friends, hey bosses, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is JNK COLLECTION and you're very much welcome. If you're new here, welcome to the family. So in today's video we'll be talking about how to open an online business. Alright, so and if you've not subscribed, please do hit the subscription button before we even continue. Alright, and turn on notifications, give it a thumbs up. So let's get into it. So actually I've been getting a lot of requests about how to open a business from my friends, from DMs. How did you open a business? Okay, I cannot say I'm there yet, but we are trying. All right, so basically today we'll be talking about that, how to open an online business. As you can see, this is my YouTube content notebook. I was given by my mom, but I was not doing anything with the book. So with this notebook, it's very big actually, so I decided why not, it will be my YouTube notebook. So I've actually written down just some points. I don't know if you can see it, but just some points so that I don't forget on any tips. So if you're new here, you're probably thinking of starting business basically online, and you're here because you need some tips. All right, maybe right now or in the future you're going to open one. So I'm basically here to give you some of those tips and how to start or how to go about it. So let's get into it. Number one, identify your business idea. When you want to start a business, you really have to know what is it that I want, what kind of business. That's a business idea. Like, okay, I want to open an online store. About what? There are many things you could sell online. Many things. You could sell land, you could sell shoes, bags, clothes, what? So many business, makeup, accessories, whatever, name it all. There's so many. So it's very important, number one, to identify the business that you want to start. So that's a business idea. What do you have in mind? What do you want to start? What are your interests? What do you love? For me, I cannot start a business. And then again, when you have to, okay, that's not, yeah, basically, what's your business idea? What do you want to start? What are you thinking about? What are your interests in business? What do you foresee in terms of business? All right, so yeah. And hey, ooh, I love this top. Actually, this is very, very weird. Actually, this top, I got it in last year, I guess. I think I got it last year, and at first I didn't like it. It was big. Actually, it's still big. It's just that I've tucked in, and as you can see today we're wearing official, and it might surprise you. I don't know if it's weird, but I'm wearing heels. But I had to, I'm short, so I need that lift. When you step on heels, it gives you a certain lift. So I'm wearing heels and I'm in the house. Fit me. This is how important this video is. All business look. All right. So number two, so that we don't go into stories. I know. All right. Number two, identify your business plan. All right. Number two is a business plan. Okay, you first identified business idea. In this case, we're going to use business idea as selling shoes online. So we're going to go with this, selling shoes online, till the end. All right. So business plan. In a business plan, you need to identify, this case were shoes. All right. So who in a business plan? Is it where your vendors, what's the market of the shoes you want to sell? First, you can sell ladies shoes. That includes sandals, heels, and all that stuff. All right. But and then again, you can sell sneakers, which is a very, very what can I say, high, it's very marketable, I can say. When you sell, because there's so many shops, and then you have to go online and actually see, in terms of shoes, what do people sell, or how many pages are there when it comes to sneakers. As you can see, sneakers, there are so many pages where you can get sneakers. And what does that tell you? That tells you that sneakers are very marketable. So you don't start a business or you say, there's so many people selling sneakers, I'm not going to sell sneakers. Okay, that's wrong. Let me say this in the simplest way. In Swahili, ile kitu watu wanafungua sana inamaanisha iko marketable, like it sells very fast. It really sells. Alright, so if it's sneakers, go all in. Alright, that's your business idea. Choose a business plan. A business plan. So I'm actually going because there's some things, yeah. Alright, I think I've gone all in that business plan. First of all, as we said, number one, business idea. If your business idea is feasible, alright, now you can go to your business plan. Identify your vendors, identify your manufacturers, identify your suppliers. And when it comes to manufacturers, vendors, and suppliers, you can actually decide to go locally, right? Which is actually, or you can decide to import. There's so many platforms, online platforms, where they can actually help you when it comes to importing. We have Alibaba, we have Amazon, Shopify. I mean, there are a lot of platforms where you can actually import. And in terms of locally, you can actually decide to be going to Kamukunji, Isli. There's so many markets. Or you can decide to go to Uganda. Especially when it comes to shoes, I think when it comes to these heels and everything about shoes, I think people go for them from Uganda. I think because they are cheap or good quality, I'm not sure. But yeah, I have friends who sell online shoes online, and they get them from Uganda, and they're very good quality. So yeah, and also you can get them from Kamukunji. They're very good sneakers. They sell sneakers, everything about sneakers. And actually most people who sell shoes online, they get them from Kamukunji. So yeah, so you might want to give yourself a day off and go to Kamukunji and research and, you know, identify your supplier there. Ukiona akona quality poa, take his number, run with it. All right, number 3, business structure, which is very important. Business structure in this, I mean, is it a sole proprietorship? Is it a partnership? Is it a limited company? Is it a corporation? But in this case, because it's shoes, we're going to talk about sole proprietorship or partnership. It depends with your finances when it comes to that. When you decide, okay, I can do this alone, then go for sole proprietorship, which is very important. If you're starting, I'll advise you to go all alone. All right, are you getting me? All right, because it will give you an experience. Then as you move on, you can actually decide, okay, I need someone who maybe when I go for orders, ako pale online receiving orders, and me, I'm doing that. All right, but you cannot know that if you've not done it yourself. So you have to actually do it yourself as a sole proprietor. Then you can actually move on to partnership if you cannot do it all alone. And especially, I think you can actually do it alone because we're going to get that. So you actually decide, but because it's an online business, sole proprietorship is the best. What you don't want to start employing people. It's starting, you don't know the success or the future of the business. So it's very important you start with sole proprietorship. All right, we are at number 3. Number 4, build your online platform. First of all, you have first identified, in building your online platform, you need to identify am I going to use a website, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? What is that? So once you identify, okay, I'm going to do, when you start out, I wouldn't advise a website because it's expensive. I don't know about, but if you have money, go all in. But when you're starting, just create a Facebook page, Instagram page. I believe most of you have one. All right, so just create one and, you know, do that. Yes, that's a business structure. And build your online, number 5, build your online platform. Okay, so, and build your online platform and come up with a business name. All right, so when you're actually thinking, okay, I need a website, I need a Instagram page, I need a Facebook page, all that, come up with a business name. All right, and the business name, you have to use it the same in all platforms. Let's say, for instance, like me, JNK Collection. All right, and if you have not followed JNK Collection, make sure you do. We have some good stuff, lady stuff, we have wallets, we have all that. All right, so make sure you do go follow JNK Collection and shop. All right, so if it's okay, in this case we were talking about shoes. Let's say we call this XY, or let's say which name can we use? Bold shoes collection. All right, so you have to, the website must be called that, Bold Shoes Collection. Facebook, you just use the same name on all platforms, because you don't want your customers actually going to this and when they go to another it's actually different. They get you know, this idea of maybe it's a scam. So you want to use your business name in all platforms and it should be the same. So once you've identified that, go to a business name, and a business name must be, come up with a, I think you can do that. You can come up with a unique business name. I think you can, because I find it's very I don't know, challenging when you have a business name that is same with the other. Like if someone came up with a business name called JNK Collection, like I think there's a lot of originality when it comes to your business name. So work on originality, and if you want to start just go to search on Instagram and write whatever it is. Let's say Bold Shoes Collection, you search. If there is none, then you can start using that name. All right, it's very, very important. As I said, take notes, my friend. Originality of your business name, it's very, very important, very important. It's key. Don't forget that when you're starting an online business. All right, now you have a business idea, you have a business plan, business structure, where you have also identified your suppliers, you have a business name, you have an online platform. All right, what else do you need? What else do you need? Which is very, very important in a business. Marketing strategy. You have to come up with a marketing strategy that will work for you and that is cheap. Cheap in terms of you'll get sales by the end of that marketing strategy. Most online businesses actually go wrong when they decide, okay, it's an online business, you have recently started and you've actually decided to go directly to influencers. That won't help. Okay, it will help when, you know, in some other, in future, I might say. So, and influencers, I mean giving them freebies or giving them PR products. Don't do that when you're starting an online. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm telling you guys, don't do that when you're starting an online business. The first thing you should do actually is when you create a business page and you have a Instagram page and you have a Facebook page, if you actually get to promote through Instagram, and per day I think it's 200 bob. So you can actually decide to promote it for a week, which is around 207. That's around 1,400, 1,500. All right, that will really help you because the engagement is large, right? Because Facebook is or Instagram is automatic. It gets you, and people actually really shop from sponsored or promoted posts. So when you're starting, I would really advise you go to that option. Number 2 option, you could actually decide on taking on celebrities who are who promote businesses through their stories. In this case, note, you're not giving any PR product. You're promoting you're actually paying for your page to be advertised through that celebrity. And in this case, I would really advise you to go for big celebrities, people who are influential. Are you getting me? Are we moving on swiftly? Are you taking some notes? All right, so because this is very important. I see people when you're starting I'm not saying that you cannot use the upcoming influencers. You can actually use them, but in future when you're actually giving packages, paying them, you know, brand engagement and all that. But when you're starting, that's not a very smart move. The first move is get you know, like let me say Edgar Barry. He's very influential, and it's his platform, I think he has online, I actually use him sometimes, and he has a platform where you can actually, on I think Wednesdays and Saturdays, where you can, people come and advertise their businesses, which is around 1,600. And he's very influential. The people who actually view his stories, there are a lot, the numbers, all right? So there's so many celebrities who do that, all right, who do that, all right? And I actually find myself, for me, in my business, I use Instagram promotions. I just pay for the posts for maybe a week, 3 days. It depends with how much stock or how fast I want to sell that product. Or of course we want to sell fast, but it also depends with how the stock you have. All right, you cannot promote a month and you cannot and you don't have the full stock to sell for that month. So unajipatia 1 week, kama hii stock I want it initially within a week, promote for that week. All right, so that's it. So you actually get to use celebrities. You can actually use someone like Diana, you know, this celebrity, this like big celebrity, and then you use someone who is, people are up to them, like in terms of stories, like Amira, and yeah. So it's very important. Marketing strategy is very, very important. Number 2, when it comes to marketing strategy, is how often you post. Don't post one day and the whole week you don't post and expect you'll get customers. No, people, your business is not out there, so people will tend not to trust your business. Are we moving? So if you have to post, make sure you post on a daily basis, on your stories, if it's Instagram, on your stories, on your stories and posts, all right? And also advice. You to actually connect your Instagram page with your Facebook page, all right? These secrets, these are the things no one will ever tell you, but I'm telling you. So if you have a friend who is also thinking of starting an online business, share this link, share this YouTube link, and tell them to come and watch. Right? Because these are some of the things no one will tell you. All right, so today we have just been talking about that, and the most and very important thing, let no one discourage you that, oh, you know, watu wengi wako in online business, it's not a good thing, nini, ngoja kwanza upate do, you open a shop in town. Imagine just follow your heart. Imagine just start. Imagine end up on Instagram and a couple of bold shoes collections or XYZ shoes collection. Just start right now. Right now, go to, wait, we finish this, then you go, right? All right, just go and start. Open a Facebook page. Do that, just go do that right now, all right? And if you want to be selling sneakers, give yourself a day, maybe tomorrow, the day after, go to Kamukunji, all right? Get those people who are selling shoes on wholesale, because you may actually get a shoe at 1,500 and people sell it on online at 4,000. How much profit is that? How much profit is that? Actually, most people, when it comes to sneakers, they get a profit from, the least they get on profit is around 1,000. 1,000 guys, 1,000, 1,500. So that's it. That's it. And also, when it comes to a business plan, something I didn't mention is identify your business if it's on in stock basis or on order basis. When I say in stock basis, I mean you go to Kamukunji and actually get 10 pairs, 30 pairs, 100 pairs of, you know, whatever it is you'll be selling, everything, and actually put them in your house or whatever it is. All right. Then on order basis, you actually get to post kama unauza viatu za Nike, sneakers, you know, there's so many Air Jordan, there's so many types of sneakers. You actually go online, search for those pics, post them. Then when you get an order, you go for it in Kamukunji, then you come and sell it. All right, that's on order basis. You get your profit, you less the cut. So that's it. So basically, you have to really identify what one niche is. All right, so after the marketing strategy, And the most important thing we're going now is the last one is identify your people, your delivery guys, which is very important. Now I'll really advise you to go to get a shelf in town. If you're really starting, get a shelf in town. There's so many businesses or people who are actually opening shelves, a shop, but they rent out shelves. So go and rent yourself a shelf, or go and talk to guys who have there's so many ways. So from those shelves, get someone who get a shelf also that they do deliveries around town. They can also parcel for you. Parceling is around the country. They actually charge around 100 bob, and I'm here, I'm not this is not paid, but you can actually check out Modest Collections. They have been doing that for me, so which is very good. All right, so you can actually do that. And yeah, and once you have identified all those tips, all those details, boss, a future boss right there, you're on a business. You have a business up and running. All right, and yeah, so that's it. Start. All right, and before, that's basically it. I think tumemaliza. We are done, and now you can start eyeing a business. All right, so it's very important. So I'm actually wishing you all the best. If this is a plan you have, I'm wishing you all the best. If you have any questions, drop a comment on the comment section, so I'll be able to answer them all of them. All business questions, I'm answering them. So drop a comment if you actually have a online page. Also drop a comment on more business tips on what you did and some of the things that you would want to share. So that's it. So I hope that this video has actually been helpful and informative to you. So I'm wishing you all the best. Really, I'm wishing you all the best. And once you do that, send a link to me on my YouTube. Not on my YouTube. You can actually put a link of your business page right here down below on the comment section, or you can actually send it to my Instagram page, and then I'll get to shout it out to you. And also you can send it to my business page, that is JNK Collection. And if you have not followed, make sure you follow and hit the subscription button. All right, hey bosses, future bosses, we are out. Bye.